Welcome to Friday Night Coffeehouse at Artichoke Music. My name is Allison Ross, and I have the pleasure of introducing our performers tonight. Right now on stage, I have Paul Jewell. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hello to everybody out there in Streamland. My name is Paul Jewell. I can't win for losing. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. But I keep on moving to outrun the pack. It started way back when, at my point of origin. You can never go back to a place you've never been. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be gone. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. And I'd like to stay, have a beer, maybe sing a song. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be gone. Since I took the highway, there's no turning back. Too few home-cooked meals, too much baggage to unpack. I found a home out on the road. I'd rather flee than fight. Just as soon as I arrive, I'll be out of sight. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be gone. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. And I'd like to stay, have a beer, maybe sing a song. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be gone. A lonely man is not alone. With a clear head, a pure heart. Seems like the things that should be bringing us together keep tearing us apart. I tried to settle down, lasted just one night. I held her in my arms, must have held too tight. She said, hold this string. Then she conjured up a storm. I felt my body levitate. I felt my spirit soar. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be gone. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. And I'd like to stay, have a beer, maybe sing a song. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be gone. I'll go when I get there. When I get there, I'll be long gone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Such an honor to be here on the Artichoke stage tonight. Thank you for having me out. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I moved to Portland about 3 years ago. People ask me, how did you get to Portland like in your mid-60s? And I say, well, the usual way, a girl. And this song is about that. just like a blazing red sunset or a mountain rising from the plain. You came into view, my eyes were closing, too much sorrow, too much pain. I have felt the morning sunlight arouse from dormancy, the seeds of love, fruits of our labor, too few days, too few memories. Now I'm standing right beside you, and I'm reaching for your hand, grasping for a toehold in the shifting sand. In the shifting sand. Is this a firm foundation or a sinkhole waiting to be breached? A starting point to a finish line, too far to be reached. Still I'm standing right beside you, and I'm reaching for your hand, grasping for a toehold in the shifting sand. In the shifting sand. Just like a blazing red sunset or a mountain rising from the plain, you came into view. My eyes were closing, now they're open wide again, because you're standing right beside me, and you're reaching for my hand, grasping for a toehold in the shifting sand. In the shifting sand. In the shifting sand. Thank you. Thank you so much. Speaking of my wife, Ann, she gets a co-write on this next song because she basically came up with the title and the hook based on a little trip we took down to Crater Lake. We were looking for accommodations there, which are pretty slim, but we found a place that advertised itself as no fuss, no frills. So we took a chance with that. When we got there, we realized that not only were there no fuss and no frills, there was negative fuss and negative frills. So Ann says, you know what, adjectives matter. And I said, you know what, I'm going to write a song called Adjectives Matter. And it has nothing to do with any of that about Crater Lake. But I just like that. Adjectives matter. Here we go. There's a funny story going around about a clown. I heard a real doozy about a floozy. Tall tales were told of mountains of gold. There were rumors of boomers. A sad song was sung. An effigy was hung. The poet read one of his favorite poems called Adjectives Matter. Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter. as the world turns and burns. There was a book about a crook named Nixon. Down south, they're not preparing, they're fixing. One fella said he'd rather be dead than to be a blue American. The battle lines were drawn on a pink White House lawn. The president weighed in, said, ain't it a sin that adjectives matter? Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter as the world turns and burns. Nouns have a special place. Verbs always set the pace. Prepositions make the rules. Conjunctions are nobody's fool, but adjectives matter. Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter as the world turns and burns. There was a Broadway play matinee where the starlet was a harlot named Scarlet. The writer devised a brilliant disguise intending a mind-bending ending. Some thought it was great, some were filled with hate, and the baby was thrown right out the window, 'cause adjectives matter. Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter as the world turns and burns. Thank you. Adjectives do matter. I'm going to yield some of my time to the gentleman from Key West. Give me just a second to bring him up here. I think you'll recognize him when he gets here. Hold on just a second. Hey, hey, hey. Fins up. Right on, right on. It's great to be out here in Portland visiting Paul. We've been hanging around. Took a little break from the big tour we started a couple of weeks ago. Me and Paul have been writing some songs. Matter of fact, we finished one up this morning. Told him I'd play it for him tonight if he'd give me a little time on his set, and he agreed to do that. So I'm going to play this song for you. It's one I started writing not long ago down in the Dominican when I was thinking about how great life was, but I figured, I needed to come clean with the fans. Everything in Jimmy's life is not so much a bed of roses. There's some things that gets me up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is one of them. Decided to write a song about it, kind of get it off my chest, so here we go. I got a great life, that's plain to see. Just look around. Cheeseburgers in paradise, Margaritaville's my hometown. But there's one thing that brings me down, something that just ain't good. Does this sun visor make my bald spot look big? I've got aeroplanes, can't complain, and a yacht in every port. Up and down the Gulf Coast, and Key West, of course. Well, I must admit to benefits of having the world's best gig. Still, I know this sun visor makes my bald spot look big. You can see it from the shuttle way out there in space. The only thing that can wipe this big grin from my face. I got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swig. Still I know this sun visor makes my bald spot look big. I could use Mick Jagger's swagger. I could use those Elvis hips. I could use Stevie Wonder's smile, Eric Clapton's licks. Use those Everly's harmonies, but I need a Beatles wig. 'Cause I know this sun visor makes my bald spot look big. You can see it from the shuttle way out there in space. The only thing that can wipe this big grin from my face. I got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swig. Still I know this sun visor makes my bald spot look big. Take it down, boys, take it down. Irony slipped up on me with my Speedo down. The top of the world's a lonely place when you're 6 feet underground. Well, I know without a doubt I'll walk among the dead. I'll ask God to do something about this parrot head. Which, by the way, you can see from the shuttle way out there in space. The only thing that can wipe this big grin from my face. I got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swig. Still I know this sun visor makes my bald spot look big. Yes, I know this sun visor makes my bald spot look big. It's nobody's fault that my bald spot looks big. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. All right. Thank you, Jimmy. Go back home and smoke some weed. We'll sort of bring down the levity with a little murder ballad based on a true story from my hometown back in Memphis. Case of matricide. Quite a famous case, actually. But the song is called Nora Dont. She was just a wild child, staying out late with her friends. She wanted to be part of a crowd. She wanted to fit in. I'm gonna blow that curfew, mama, from here to kingdom come. Then she heard her mother speak, trying to ruin her fun. She said, Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't make me cry. She remained defiant, smoking dope, popping pills, waiting for that big payday when her dead dad would make bills. I'm gonna blow you off, mama, when that money's in my hand. Then she heard her mother speak. She just did not understand. She said, Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't make me cry. It was just a mother-daughter thing. It happens every day. You get angry and you say some words you never meant to say. Then darkness descended on that little house. She came sneaking in like a mouse. She burnt that curfew one too many times. Then she heard her mother speak from the scene of the crime. She said, Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't let me die. Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't let me die. All right. Thank you. Not the happiest of subjects, I know. He might have been your best friend, might have followed you to the store for a soda pop, might have sat outside your window to protect you from the night. Corner dog gonna bite. He might have helped blind man see, might have saved a child from a house of fire, might have kept you loose when times were tight. Corner dog gonna bite. He's a wolf with a sweet disposition, curled up in the cave next to the embers. 30,000 years of so-called domestication. Go figure. He might have been Rin Tin Tin, Old Yeller, Lassie, Scooby-Doo. Beloved icons of the canine type. Corner dog gonna bite. He's a wolf with a sweet disposition, curled up in the cave next to the embers. 30,000 years of so-called domestication. Go figure. The man at the top, he had to be stopped. Take him down at the ballot box. What's wrong is wrong. What's right is right. Corner dog gonna bite. The people will stand and fight. Corner dog gonna bite. Corner dog gonna bite. Corner dog gonna bite. All right, thank you. I've got one more, I think, if we got enough time for it. All right. Got time for two more? Close? Oh, they're both pretty short. I'll do the first one. If there's not enough time, I won't do the second one. I don't want to talk too much about it since we don't have much time, but this is a song I wrote being inspired by the John Prine song, Hello in There. On the walk in the city, looking in the windows, not buying what they're selling. I don't need anything. The children sold my Coupe de Ville, pickup truck and fifth wheel, the furniture, the house, everything. Memories are like bookmarks placed within the pages of time. My life's come to be like that song written by John Prine. Old trees grow stronger, old rivers run wilder, old people grow lonesome in the end. I maintain a close kinship, I bear a strong resemblance to Loretta's husband, Rudy's friend. This room has got four walls, for what I don't know. I guess for bouncing off of or hanging pictures on. Photographs of yesterdays, it's hard to focus in a haze, fading in more ways than one. Memories are like bookmarks placed within the pages of time. My life's come to be like that song written by John Prine. Old trees grow stronger, old rivers run wilder, old people grow lonesome in the end. I maintain a close kinship, I bear a strong resemblance to Loretta's husband, Rudy's friend. Sitting on a park bench, feeling hollow as a log. My eyes are glazing over, there's no place to go. They were walking hand in hand, recognized an ancient man, said to me, hello in there, hello. Memories are like bookmarks placed within the pages of time. My life's come to be like that song written by John Prine. Old trees grow stronger, old rivers run wilder, old people grow lonesome in the end. I maintain a close kinship, I bear a strong resemblance to Loretta's husband, Rudy's friend. I maintain a close kinship, I bear a strong resemblance to Loretta's husband, Rudy's friend. All right. Thank you, John Prine, for the inspiration. God bless you. He gave her the once over twice, sat down at the bar, took a long drag from a short cigarette. Her eyes could not hide the thoughts in her head. They said, dinner bells are ringing, come and get it. The Last Chance Cafe, open 24 hours a day. Be hell to pay come tomorrow. The Last Chance Cafe, only closed on Christmas Day. Come what may, beg, steal, or borrow. She sauntered to his side, whispered in his ear, can you take me down to the border? He did not try to pretend, he even gave a damn. Hopped right on that roller coaster. The Last Chance Cafe, open 24 hours a day. Be hell to pay come tomorrow. The Last Chance Cafe, only closed on Christmas Day. Come what may, beg, steal, or borrow. People come, people go. Some remain friends, others you never want to see again. A one-night stand, a two-timing man. 3 strikes, you're out on a sawed-off limb. The Last Chance Cafe, open 24 hours a day. Be hell to pay come tomorrow. The Last Chance Cafe, only closed on Christmas Day. Come what may, beg, steal, or borrow. Come what may, beg, steal, or borrow. Come what may, beg, steal, or borrow. Thank you so much. My name is Paul Jewell. You can find me on YouTube if you're interested. Thanks again for having me here at the Artichoke Cafe. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Paul Jewell. Welcome back to Friday Night Coffeehouse. And, oh, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. We're going to go on a quick break. Welcome back to Friday Night Coffeehouse. Next, we have Brother Blackfoot playing for you. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brother Blackfoot. I'm going to play you some songs I wrote. But before I do that, let's get another round of applause for Mr. Paul Jewell with special guest Jimmy Buffett. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Memories, they haunt me. Nightmares, they taunt me, wanting me to see their side. I have a devil on my shoulder, and I wonder why I swore off her last week. Life catches up with you, oh, and you grow so weak. Maybe it's your passion, they say it's missing. Maybe it's your love for somebody new. Maybe she stole your heart away. Maybe she went and made your faults pay for something that you might have done, but you were just too high to say. Life catches up with you, oh, and you grow so weak. Life catches up with you, oh, and you do things you dare not speak. But everything echoes, everyone lets go. Everything echoes, everyone lets go. Sometimes, sometimes. You say you remember good times, and you forgot those bad. Do you remember all the love you and her had? Do you really know at one time how far you'd both go for one another's heart and soul? Now you've got those stones to throw. Life catches up with you, oh, and you grow so weak. Life catches up with you, oh, and you do things you dare not speak. But everything echoes, everyone lets go. Everything echoes, everyone lets go. Sometimes, sometimes.
I drove myself here tonight. I mean, my wife was with me, but I drove. I mean, it's not a big deal. I drive all the time, all day. But I thought maybe it would be interesting to talk about it. I see that it's not, so we're gonna move on. The wonderful thing about driving is you feel like a grown-up. And I promise you all my songs aren't about bad breakups. It's gonna look like that for the first few, so. Oh, darling, I'm so tired of wasting time. Living within reason, but no rhyme. My motivation slips between the cracks. And I must admit, I want you back. It's been a year or two since I've seen you last. I toast my memory as I empty the glass. I stagger on with reason that is unclear. And I must admit, I wish you were here. Oh, and love, it's a lesson learned. Love, it's a reason to burn. Love, it's the alibi to the crime. And I won't let you down this time. Yeah, we can float hypotheticals and hope that it all comes true. Or we can just be real, the choice, it's up to you. Or we can float along as though we don't have a care. But you gotta know, I'm no longer there. Yeah, 'cause love, it's a lesson learned. Love, it's a reason to burn. Love, it's the alibi to the crime. And I won't let you down this time. Thank you. Trying to shake off that, I gotta get my stage legs back. Like I started off talking about driving. It's not, I hold myself to a higher standard. I have this song stuck in my head thanks to my wife earlier. We were actually talking to Allison earlier about cats and dogs and things, and my wife reminded me of my friend. He has another friend that sings this song to his cat. It goes, who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little chi-chi? Who's my... He just does that over and over again. So, anyway, it gets stuck in your head. Oh, what next? Who's my little choo-choo? You want me to do that one? Yeah. She could silence the room with a whisper. when she talks, you know, everybody listens, waiting for those words that they long to hear. And I know something good is coming along just like they hoped it would. Yes, I know something good is coming along just like they hoped it would. She could curse you with a glance or leave you wishing for salvation or a second chance. And when it don't come, you so know you'll be living somewhere between those places you've never been. Yes, I know something good is coming along just like they hoped it would. Yes, I know something good. It's coming along just like they hoped it would. Thank you. Paul, this might be the first time in history that there's been a back-to-back Larvae player on a stage. So that's the first time in history that two people with such impeccable taste have gotten together in the same. This place might collapse. I don't know if it can hold all this. Yeah. Well, this streak's about to end. Did I mention I drove myself here? Yeah, I did. So. All right, what's next? All right. Got your quota met, think you got your sights set, Think you'd won, but you'll never bet. Who's leading, turning round the home stretch? Thought you had it all sewn up. Spill a drop, yet still your cup filled up. Think you had your loving struck, just to find out she don't give it up. Oh, you, poor you. I'm sitting here singing my song and you're there crying me tunes. You loaded up your resume, things that go the way you say. Thought you'd meet another girl today, just to find out she won't look your way. Thought that trouble was behind your back. Thought you'd give yourself a little slack. Thought you needed room to breathe. Tired of choking on your mama's sleeve. Oh, you, poor you. I'm sitting here singing my song and you're there crying me tunes. Oh yeah, but you can sit around and watch the flowers bloom. Yeah, you can sit around and watch the flowers bloom. Or you can get on up and do something just for you. You can get on up and do something just for you. Instead of poor you. Poor you. Thank you. Oh, how am I looking on time? Okay. Okay. Listen to the road. It'll tell you where you've been and where you go. Keep your nose pointed to the wind. It will tell you how it ends and how it begins. But I don't need to know. And I don't want to know. And here comes that old train, circling the tracks once again. Leads you to your temptation. Railway to Crossline station to station. But I don't need to go. And I don't want to go. Thank you. All right, so that was. Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of sounded like I lost it. Yeah. It's back. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm gonna do another one. Wild nights like these make me thankful I'm alive. The moon is shining through, the sunlight in your eyes, and Venus on the rise, Mars in retrograde. We're standing watching showers that the meteor made. My whole world in my hands, darling, can't you see that the universe, it lives inside you and me, you and me, not a cloud in the sky, an unimpeded view. Down among these stars, never felt so close to you. So may I have this dance while we walk upon the water. The fire in your heart, I can feel it, keeps getting hotter. Got my whole world in my hands, darling, can't you see that the universe, it lives inside you and me? And I don't want to take you home, just wanna stay here alone. I don't want to take you home, just wanna stay here alone. As the sun come to rise,
We return to our beds with the memory of memories still singing in our heads. And I could not recall a more important night when I was there with you. You were right by my side. Got my whole world in my hands. Darling, can't you see that the universe, it lives inside you and me? I don't want to take you home, just wanna stay here alone. I don't want to take you home, just wanna stay here alone.
Thank you. Do I have time for 2 more? Okay. All right, I'll do something a little different.
It's true what they say, and most people agree. If you've taken from them, then you've taken from me. So imagine the moon, possibilities. Sooner or later, you have you begging, please. You want it all, yeah, you want it all. But your carpet, it's red right before the fall. More money gets made when you crashing down. Sooner or later, you'll be the class clown. And I don't want to see you go like that, hiding your head up underneath your hat. And I don't want to see you go like that, hiding your head, hiding your head, hiding your head up underneath your hat. And we don't know how long this will last, but your 15 minutes, they're burning fast. So pull up your throne and sit on the floor. They're gonna bleed you till you bleed no more. And I don't want to see you go like that, hiding your head up underneath your hat. And I don't want to see you go like that, hiding your right in your head, right in your head, up underneath your head.
Thank you. I'm gonna do one more tune, and I'd be remiss if I did not do this one for my good friend Cody down there, because I guess he likes this one a little bit, so. I'd be real upset if this was not. You know what it is. I'd be real upset. Yeah, it's called Skyscraper. Dang it. No, that's not the name. It's called Transit Van. No. Did you drive yourself here? Oh yeah, it's called Roller Coaster. So thanks for listening.
I'm a rover, I'm no soldier. It don't mean nothing to you. When I found you, you was waiting there, waiting for your rendezvous. I was smoking something tasty, had a pill in my pocket for two. You took a drag, oh you're such a fool. You shouldn't do those things that I do. I'm a roller, I'm a coaster on a heavy hail, and baby, I won't last. And I'm a coaster, yeah, I'm rolling on a heavy binger, and baby, you gotta think fast. 'Cause it seems that the struggle we find is buried in our mind, and it looks like the choices we make, they are happy to swim in our way. Hey. Ooh. I remember when I dust you off, but I cleaned you up a little too well. You found another branded lover and you told me to get well. You said go get it while you got it, but don't forget to give. You only got one chance in this life, boy, so go on and live. I'm a roller, I'm a coaster on a heavy hail, and baby, I won't last. I'm a coaster, yeah, I'm rolling on a heavy binger, and baby, you gotta think fast. 'Cause it seems that the struggle we find is buried in our mind, and it looks like the choices we make, they are happy to swim in our way. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh.
Thank you. I'm Brother Blackfoot. I'm on the Facebook and Bandcamp and Reverb Nation, and yeah.
Thank you very much, Brother Blackfoot. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for our final performance.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome back to Friday Night Coffeehouse for our final performance, Cody Weathers and the Men Your Mama Warned You About.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Gary. Running sound sounds great in here. Thank you, Brother Blackfoot and Paul Jewell. You guys have really raised quite a high bar. I'm not sure if we can do it. My name's Cody Weathers. We are Cody Weathers and the Men Your Mama Warned You About. The song is called At First Sight. It is the first song off of our new album, Red Rocket, which is wherever you listen to electrons, including here tonight. Tangled in a knot, and in this complicated snake of that first night, I didn't dream of you at all, but in my lonely bed, my heart had come awake. Oh, at first light, I went about my daily ways, but something different in the maze, the smell of cheese. You would be the one, you would be the one. You would be the one for me. You would be the one. You would be the one, the one, the one. You would be the one. Tried to look for happiness around, and as my hopes went up and down, my heart said she has not been found. And you tried to find a life worth fighting for. You traveled bravely shore to shore, and yet your heart said something more. Mama, you would be the one. You would be the one. You would be the one for me. You would be the one. You would be the one. You would be the one. And now in my old age, I hope I'll be a happy grandpa walking by the sea. All my life I've been a failure and a fool. Then I took a chance or two and turned that corner into you. Now so my wife, though it took a little time, I wouldn't change this knotted line which you once unraveled, made you mine, made you mine. You would be the one. You would be the one, 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 the one, the one, be the one, be the one, be the one, da 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 da, be the one, the one, the one, be 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 the one, the one, the one, the one for me. All right, show off for just the tiniest bit of audience participation. You guys can do this at home too. So there's this little song. It's a little song we all know. It's a song. It goes like this. Who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little choo-choo? So I want to hear you guys do that. Come on, let's get that going. Who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little... Just put some cuteness into it. Just, who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little choo-choo? Who's my little... It's me! I'm the little choo-choo.
Who's your little Chi-Chi?
I drove myself here and I probably messed it up. This song's called Catnip. It's about the big crush everyone's got on me. Here we go, fellas. Tale, like Martians and bottomless coffee ponds. Well, I can remember when I came into town as the clumsiest clown you had seen. Well, maybe it's the first time, or maybe it's the last time, but baby, the moment is right. I'm your catnip, but I'm an itching spell. Once you get me, gotta scratch me. I'm your catnip, but I'm an itching spell. Once you get me, gotta scratch me. It could be the romance is a diner and the broken hearts of the rule. I can remember how I suffered apart, made you with the cards that were true. Well, maybe it's the moonlight, now maybe it just feels right. Baby, this arrow's for you. It's true, yeah, I'm your catnip, but I'm an itching spell. Once you give me, gotta scratch me. Yeah, I'm your catnip, baby, I'm an itching spell. You get me, gotta scratch me, baby. Love to burn, baby, love to burn, baby, like the itch. Love to purr, baby, like the itch. Maybe it's the moonlight. Maybe it just feels right, baby. This arrow's for you. I'm your catnip. I'm an itching spell. You give me, better scratch me. I'm your catnip. I'm an itching spell. You get me, better scratch me. Itching spell, you get me, better scratch me. I'm like catnip, baby, I'm an itching spell. You get me, better scratch me, baby. Love to purr, baby, love to purr, baby, like the itch. Love to purr, baby, like the itch. She love to purr, now, baby, like the itch. Love to purr, baby, like the itch. Who's your little Gigi? All right, spoiler alert. This next song, Shadows Fall, is gonna be the winner of the NPR Tiny Desk Contest, so hasn't been announced yet, even to me. There's some things I will never talk about, but that bottle is gonna break and let 'em out. Yeah, that bottle is gonna break and let 'em out. Feeling hopeless, overwhelmed, and overboard. No, I oughta, but decline to seek the Lord. No, I oughta, but decline to seek the Lord. With a sudden shift of light, the shadows fall like the inky flood of night, consuming all. Like the inky flood of night, consuming all. With a sudden shift of light, the shadows fall like the inky flood of night, consuming all. Like the inky flood of night, consuming all. There are reasons that I believe but cannot prove. Heavy troubles that no lever ever moves. Heavy troubles that no lever ever moves. Feeling lonely, though surrounded by my friends, know it oughta, but the pain just never ends. Know it oughta, but the pain just never ends. With a sudden shift of light, the shadows fall flood of night consuming all. Black down. Oh, the sudden shift of light, the shadows fall like the inky flood of night consuming all. Like the inky flood of night consuming all. There are some things I could never live without. Trusted beacons when I'm dark and gripped by doubt. Trusted beacons when I'm dark, gripped by doubt. Feeling humble, tempest tossed and homeward bound, homeward bound. Though my purpose briefly lost, my soul wasn't found. Though my purpose briefly lost, my soul was found. With a sudden shift of light, the shadows fall like the inky flood of night consuming on, consuming on. Like the inky flood of night consuming on. There's some things that I will never talk about, but that bottle's gonna break and let 'em out. Yeah, that bottle, it's gonna break and let 'em out. How are we on time here? This next song is called It Can't Rain Every Day. This is a song, this is a song about the most romantic thing. So Paul said, how did you get here to Portland? Well, of course, it was about a girl. This is my second tour in Portland. I've been back here for now 21 years, having been here briefly in the 90s and back to Denver where I'm from. And this is a song that's about the most romantic thing I ever did or am ever likely to do. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, just realistic. I may be your choo-choo, but, you know, that only goes so far. I had a brief window of opportunity to pursue the secret crush girl of my dreams, the girl I had pined for, held a candle for in college, but never been allowed to approach. There's a brief window of opportunity where everything changed, and I could maybe be with her, but it meant I had to drop everything. I had to quit my job, break my lease, pack up my little Ford Aerostar van, and drive immediately from Denver to Buffalo, New York. And I did, with nothing waiting for me but hope and crossed fingers. But it ended up being the best risk I ever took. And we have just celebrated our 20th. We have 2 beautiful, somewhat frustrating children so she's not here right now, so I can tell this story, because normally if she's here, we have a rule, we have an agreement, an arrangement, that I won't tell that introduction. But anyway, this song's called It Can't Rain Every Day. So Paul, to you and yours. It's time to gather round, time to hear the tale of a sad and lonely boy who dreamed of love. A tale begun in secret long ago. A damsel knew him well, spun her sad heart on a copper wire through endless rain. Hey, these are things that damsels do, but he lit the hidden fires, burned himself and warmed no one. A quest was made for fall, but thieves and lives change hearts are broken, every single one. No, it can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Oh, it can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Goodbye, storm. Goodbye, rain. It's a new day. Time to take a shot, time to speculate and take the risk that wants to dream and fear. The only things worth having have a price, you know, but sometimes you make back what you paid and more. Hey, the price you paid was high, weighed in blood and gold, the worth the one is not, what the one is not could make him. Well, you pack your bags, you drive your car through dusty towns on wheels of fire. You go to her, you mend your heart, do what you have to do. It can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Oh, it can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Oh, goodbye storm, goodbye rain. It's a new day. Lost my faith in finding love. Then it found me when I just stood still. Oh, I lost my faith in finding love. Then it found me when I just stood still. Hey, the love we found was good. Easy, deep, and true, and better than we dreamed that love could be. We traded rings, we traded vows, we made a family name, found our dreams, found our hearts, did what we had to do. It can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Oh, it can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Oh, it can't rain, it can't rain, it can't rain, it can't rain, can't rain, can't rain every day. It can't rain every day. Sometimes clouds must go away. Goodbye storm, goodbye rain. Goodbye storm, goodbye rain. Goodbye storm, goodbye rain. It's a new day. Hey. Thank you. So we just played the song I'm not allowed to introduce when my wife is here. Now we're going to play a song that I'm not allowed to introduce when my kids are here. This is a song about being a parent. They don't have that. I'm not worried. If it's not on TikTok, I'm safe. I love my children. They hate my songs. They just say there's a lot of eye rolling. Let's just leave it at that. I can do a lot of things while speaking or singing. Surprisingly, tuning is not one of them. Gene's gonna save me the little atmosphere. By thunderous applause, who here has kids? All right. That's the kind of applause parents make. All right, by nonplussed applause, this one's for you, this one's for you, all right. My heart beats with overjoy. My love is endless. Everything is you. You and you. Love forever, permanent and true. Money has no meaning now. My only treasure, only diamonds, you and you. Wealth forever, permanent and true. This is pure love. This is a perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. This is pure love. This is a perfect love. go away. This is pure love, perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. This is pure love, perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. Flesh and sinews all is one. We fuse together. All myself is you. You and you. Blood forever, permanent and true. This is pure love. This is perfect love. This is pure love. Perfect love. This is pure love. This is the perfect love. This is pure love. Perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. This is pure love. This is perfect love. Pure love, pure love, perfect love. Thank you. How many more are we talking about here already? I want to thank all of you. You guys are awesome here in this room. Allison. It was a pop quiz, and Allison was paying attention, and some of you were a little complacent and kind of wondering, should I settle my tab? This song is called This Broken Heap. This is the title track off of the second album in our twin albums that we got very busy during the pandemic. And this song is about along the route that I run my dog, there is this spectacular broke down truck, and it is so broke down. It's my favorite broke down truck. There's a lot of broke down trucks. We all know, we've seen these broke down trucks. What, you don't have a favorite broke down truck? Go stand in the corner. Go stand in the bassy corner over there. That's right. You come back when I'm ready, when I'm good and ready for you. Yeah, so, you know, some of us drove ourselves here. Some of us have transit vans. Some of us have roller coasters. But some of us have favorite broke down trucks, and I have a favorite broke down truck. So sue me, Gene. It is so broke down that there is this fern growing out of this hole in the fender, and that fern is not connected to the earth. That fern is growing out of muck that is inside the frame of that car. It is an ecosystem. And it makes me think of times when I've had unreliable cars, unreliable job, unreliable circumstances, just unreliable. And I know that a lot of us have had our own versions of a rough year, but we are pulling through. And so this is for everybody in here and out there. For the times when you must simply persevere. That's right. Preach. All right. This broken heap has done had it. It is plumb out of ways it could die. But I needed this morning to get there. If it don't, we ain't gonna get by. If it don't, we ain't gonna get by. Oh, please don't fail today. Please don't fail today. Please don't fail today. Please don't fail today. Brown out the night out and good ways. Give it some gas, but don't flood it. There is only so much you can take. For a moment, it turns, but then sputters. 'Cause it don't care how much is at stake. No, it don't care how much is at stake. Please don't fail today. Please don't fail today. Please don't fail today. Please don't fail today. Pray for a spark and then crank it with a push and a pop, hear it roar. And I trace the worn wheel just to thank it as it ferries me forward once more. 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 We're gonna do one more. This is both a new song and an old song. I was recently transferring. Can you while I do this? Can you put this? That's Gene's punishment for getting cheeky in the last one. I was transferring old cassette demos onto digital for my own personal torture and enjoyment. And I came across a song that I I tend to regard as the worst song I've ever written, and had not listened to or thought about in a long time. And listening to it again, I confirmed that it is the worst song I've ever written. I thought, you know what, I can do one better. It's a shame, because that's a really nice thing that this song, that inspired this song. It's a really sweet, cute kind of memory about me being kind of stupid and awkward and not the handsomest fella. But the girl that I liked was flirting with me in high school, and I could not believe that it was happening. So I rewrote this song recently, and we've been doing it a little bit. It's kind of short, unlike the intro, probably just about as long as this intro. Sorry, Gene, I sort of sprung that on you. Anyway, this is called Am I Crazy? If I kind of stink playing it, you know, Gene tuned it. Here, I can do it from Rockin' dinner, friends of Hannah's. You were friends with her from choir. Oh, am I crazy? Are you flirting? No one ever lights my fire. Finger chicken, couscous raisins, rinse our hands in bowls of rose. Am I crazy? Are you flirting? Only you and Jesus know, Jesus knows. Of splendor, scalding beauty poured for thrills. Am I crazy? Are you flirting? Will I seize it or stay still? Or stay Almond, biscuit, hint, and sweetness together in the cold outside. Am I crazy? Hesitating. I ask you, would you like a ride? Would you like a ride? Would you like a ride? friends with her from choir. Am I crazy? Are you flirting? No one ever lights my fire. Lights my fire. Thank you so much. Paul, Jewell, Brother Blackfoot. Everybody's on Bandcamp or something. Check them out. I'll remind you guys, there's like 1 hour left. Bandcamp, if you buy something from Brother Blackfoot's Bandcamp or our Bandcamp for that matter today, it all goes to us. They waive their fees. Today, just the first Friday of each month. First Friday. Paul, you got a Bandcamp? No, I don't. Get one. Paul's a sucker, and we all kind of know it, but we let him hang out with us. Paul, get a Bandcamp, man. You got a month. Labor Day, check out Paul's Bandcamp. It will be done. It will be done. All right, thanks so much to the Artichoke. Gary, great sound. Allison, you did fantastic introducing us. Somebody take this microphone away from me. Good night to all of you.
Well, thank you everyone from Artichoke Music, and we hope to see you again next Friday.